Hi, everybody. To build upon what I was saying earlier about Valentine's Day, holiday hell, things like that, narcissists are like clockwork. And let me tell you the sort of what to expect the days that they love to ruin. First of all, the basics are the calendar holidays, especially the ones that employers recognize and the ones that, if you have children, that schools recognize. So, first and foremost, the big three are Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. That's for calendar holidays. Second tier holidays are ones that result in 3 day weekends, especially if it's a 3 day weekend for children from school, is second tier. Third, well, and arguably number two is an anniversary if you have an anniversary with one. But yeah, anniversary is somewhere around in there. And then there are the ones that are not recognized by employers, with things like April Fools, but also Valentine's. And Valentine's is sort of an exception to that rule because it's Valentine's, right? So theoretically, it should be up there with Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, but it's not a typical calendar holiday that you get time off for. So, especially in narcissists, may depend on if you're in a relationship with them or out of a relationship. And usually, what you'll see is if you're out of a relationship with a narcissist, they will usually try harder around the holiday time to get at you for Thanksgiving or Christmas or for New Year's, one of the three. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Clue you in for the next one is going to be Tax Day, April 15th. So you can expect something in the first part of April. Also, if you have children, spring break is coming up. Or maybe you're so young that spring break actually means something to you. But yeah, spring break, if there's children involved, there's usually some sort of twist up around spring break. Then next up is Memorial Day. That's typically a 3 day weekend. They'll usually they'll try to mess with your custody or your plans or your arrangements to get at you on Memorial Day. June is usually a pretty calm and quiet month for narcissists. But then in July is obviously the 4th of July if you're in America. That's the best time to be drinking and playing with explosives. A lot can go wrong without a narcissist breathing down your neck, let alone mixed with alcohol, let alone mixed with fireworks. My general recommendation for everybody is to always avoid alcohol on holidays if you're in active conflict or just that there's an active narcissist situation. You don't want to be consuming alcohol or at least just a very small amount, because if you like to drink, they know it. They got that memo. They know your habits. They know your patterns. They're going to be stalking you on social media to find out if you're going to be hanging out with somebody, and then they know there's a real chance you're going to be drinking, and then they spring the trap on you. I'm not saying don't have a good time. I'm not saying don't drink at all. I'm saying when you know your enemy, when you know their plans, it makes it infinitely more tolerable and manageable. Okay? So if you know that you're going to drink because you're going out, then when you're drinking and you're going out, as if on cue, boop, 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 there they go. They have a fake problem or a Hoover or something like that. And you can tell them to go, suck on a brick. Or anything else that might bring them personal pleasure. But there's July 4th. If you're divorced from one or separated with kids, then there's always the summer possession. absolutely paramount that you have a visitation agreement and make sure you know it inside and out, because narcs like to just do whatever the hell they want to do anyways. They don't like being told that they can't, but at the end of the day, they have to respect it. And then August is return to school. There's no federal holidays in August. It's like the only month where there's no federally recognized holiday. Then there's obviously September and October. There's Halloween, and then Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, right? So that's kind of sort of the whole rundown. I've told you about pretty much every holiday you know about, but just it's difficult, and people just generally don't ever put two and two together because we're busy, we're distracted. It's not the holiday yet, and face it, there's more important things to worry about than what your ex, whoever, might or might not do, or if they're not an ex, if they're like your mother-in-law, father-in-law, mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, second cousin, cousin twice removed, whatever that is, double cousin. Some people's family trees don't have branches. They have a family log. Family log is what I was saying. Inbreeding. It's bad. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, just always, you know what, if need be, you have a smartphone. It's smart for a reason. It's good for more than just watching cat videos and fails and face plants or Tide Pod challenges. It has a calendar, and something that really helped me get through my trying times was I went through my Google Calendar, and I went to each holiday and set a reminder for every holiday for a week before. And it was just a very generic reminder, because they still go off and it's still useful. It's useful for a different reason now. But it helps to have a reminder go off a week ahead of time, like, boop, next week is Valentine's Day. And you know the context of why you set that reminder. Anyone else who reads it and sees it, they're none the wiser, right? But just, next week's Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah, so I should be looking for some drama to come my way soon, Boop, spring break's coming up. Okay, look for drama. With everything, just look for drama. Because once you do that, believe me, the pattern emerges, and it's so predictable. It is so absolutely predictable. It's practically funny, because you're ready for it. You're just waiting. You're like, and no! And it just feels so good. So there you go. That's all I got for you for now. Thank you very much. Please like, comment, or share. Do try to enjoy your Valentine's and all of your future holidays coming up. I've done these videos before, but I still push them out around each holiday time whenever I can remember to, just to sort of help. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.